The South African Dairy Championships were introduced 183 years ago. This fine tradition of celebrating excellence in the creation of dairy products has over the years grown to include 9 main categories and 102 product classes, representing the development of the South African dairy industry, to include a range of international flavors with a local twist.
I've been involved with this for a couple of years, and every year you see the quality gets better and better. I mean, if you look at some of those artisanal cheeses, they're the kind of things you expect to see in France or in Germany. It's fantastic to see that we are producing every bit as good a cheese as you can get overseas. And I think that, for me, is the great thing about this, is looking at some of those small little farmyard cheeses that really are quite magical. We're tasting milk here for the first time, yogurt, custard, ice cream. I think it's fantastic that the whole of the industry, the whole of the dairy industry can stand up to that scrutiny. It says a lot about the quality of what's being produced on all facets and all levels.
The 2017 championships drew over 850 of the finest South African dairy products, and 74 judges from various backgrounds were tasked to select the very best among the best. Those to be named South African champion in the respective classes, those receiving a prestigious Quality Award, and ultimately the one to be crowned Dairy Product of the Year.
Many of these industry experts working here or judging here are new product development people, quality managers. When they judge here, they see in one morning a picture of dairy quality in South Africa that they can find nowhere else. In the cheese section, one of the 5 judges is a chef, and we like using those chefs because chefs has, of course, a different opinion. They're a client on the one side, and they are a very intelligent user of these artisanal cheeses. So I quite like the opinion of these chefs because they have a different concept of flavor and texture. So it's very important. And what's also important is that this competition exposes 15, 16 top chefs in Cape Town to some very wonderful cheeses that they've never seen before.
It's nice to throw in my sort of mark and represent the smaller cheesemakers and sort of try and shout from their corner a little bit. The whole point of this is to get a well-rounded answer to who's doing best.
My background is sensory analysis, so I would look at the flavor characteristics and the flavor attributes of the product.
Something I just tasted was a chocolate cheese, which is not necessarily something I'd pair together in the same mouthful. I'd pair chocolate and cheese, but it's quite difficult to have the 2 flavors put together. But this person made a dark chocolate bonbon with a very creamy, fresh, light goat's cheese, and I thought that was superb.
Products with a score of 86% and higher were selected for a Quality Award, and 5 judges had to decide which one will take the honors as Dairy Product of the Year.
What's quite unique to this competition, even in the world, is the fact that we use 5 judges in a panel. And we're quite proud of it because we think we get a better opinion if we use 5 experts.
The judging system that we use is internationally recognized, so these products will be able to compete overseas and hold their own. So the quality is genuine world-class dairy products.